After creating a purchase order while receiving the goods, we can create a goods receipt note, GRN, and a purchase invoice. From the dashboard, go to the Purchase module and choose GRN. Click the Add New button to enter the details. Select the date and choose the vendor. When you select the vendor, a new page will open to enter the invoice details. Enter the invoice number, invoice date, due date, and currency. The purchase order dropdown lists all purchase orders for this vendor. Select the appropriate order. Click the Convert to Purchase Invoice button to convert this order to an invoice. When you click this button, all products will be listed in the table along with their prices and details. Use the PO item dropdown to select products accordingly. Next, click on Purchase Type to add any extra costs from the vendor. The Other Charges section on the left side of the page is where you can add these extra costs. In the item table, click the blue icon to see short details such as quantity, by price, and free of charge (FOC) items. This will show the received and balance quantities. If there is any variation in by price, quantity, or FOC, you can edit it in the table. There are two remark sections: item-wise remarks and invoice-based remarks. You can mention details in these fields. If there are any group tax or discounts, add them accordingly. Then click the Add Purchase Invoice button. If you have more invoices to add against the same vendor, you can do so in the same way. Finally, click the Save button to save the purchase invoice. Now you will be redirected to the GRN page. Here, you have already added the date and vendor details. Next, choose the receiving warehouse and status. Click on Purchase Type if you have any extra costs for receiving this product. Enter the details in the Other Charges section on the left side of the page. Select the freight option, enter the AWB number, customs entry number, and customs entry date. Then add the total bill of entry value and total bill of entry quantity. Choose the currency and click the Save button to save the GRN. Use the Filter button to filter data based on date, minimum amount, maximum amount, status, vendors, freight, and warehouse. After entering these details, click the Submit button to apply the filter or the Cancel button to clear the filter. There is also a Search tab available where you can search the GRN based on the GRN number. By clicking the corresponding GRN, the Detailed View tab will open. You can edit the details by clicking Edit Details. Under the GRN tab, you can see the GRN data you entered and change the status if needed. Under the Purchase Invoice tab, click the Purchase Invoice dropdown to choose the invoice number and view the invoice details. In the Attachments section, you can add any attachments if needed. This is the GRN page.